Are you looking for the best Samsung, LG, Hisense, Sony and TCL Smart TV? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best Smart TVs on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Samsung 65-inch class OLED 4K S90C series. All things considered, the Samsung S90C is the best TV you can buy right now. This model serves as Samsung's 2023 replacement for our previous pick, the S95B, and it offers nearly identical performance with a few small but welcome upgrades. Like its predecessor, the S90C uses a 4K QD OLED panel. The QD before OLED means that it incorporates a screen technology called quantum dots, which gives it nearly unrivaled color performance. The S90C is the only QD OLED in its price range, giving it an edge over similarly priced LG and Sony OLEDs that don't use quantum dots. For the money, it's simply the best 4K TV on the market. The only notable feature that the S90C is missing is Dolby Vision support. Dolby Vision is considered the best HDR format since it can give a TV scene-by-scene instructions for how to best optimize color and brightness. The S90C supports a similar format, called HDR10+, but HDR10+ isn't used on as many streaming services. Most of the HDR content you'll see on the S90C will end up defaulting to standard HDR10. Ultimately, the difference between all of these formats is subtle, and the S90C's HDR10 performance is so good that most people won't notice a difference. Samsung does sell more expensive OLED TVs that get brighter, like the flagship S95C, but you can't beat the S90C's overall value. The 65-inch model is often on sale for $1,600, which is an incredible deal for a TV this good. Number 2. LG B3 Series 65-inch class OLED Smart TV. Though you can find plenty of affordable QLED and LED displays, cheap OLED TVs are harder to snag. In 2023, LG's B3 is the closest thing there is to a budget OLED. At full retail price it's still a bit expensive, but the 65-inch model is a good deal when it's on sale for $1,300. Like the more expensive Sony and Samsung OLEDs we recommend, the B3 offers an infinite contrast ratio with perfect black levels and wide viewing angles. On the downside, the B3 has a lower peak brightness of around 600 to 700 nits. HDR content still looks good, especially with Dolby Vision support, but the brightest highlights you see won't pop with the same vibrancy that they'd have on Samsung's S90C, Sony's A95L, or LG's pricier C2 and G3. The lower brightness also makes the B3 less suited for spaces that have a lot of windows that let in sunlight. On the plus side, the B3 has a 120Hz panel and HDMI 2.1 ports just like more expensive OLEDs. This means it can support high frame rate gaming on a PS5, Xbox Series console, or PC. It also supports VRR, variable refresh rate. And the TV's WebOS platform gives you access to plenty of apps. The B3 replaces last year's B2, and though this new model doesn't offer any major upgrades, it's now on sale for around the same price as the B2. We recommend getting the B3 unless you happen to find a B2 at a great discount. LG also still sells an even cheaper 2022 OLED, called the A2, but it's difficult to find in stores and online. However, Best Buy sometimes has the 48-inch A2 model for as low as $550, which is an amazing price. Just keep in mind that the A2 isn't as good for gaming since it only has a 60Hz screen. Number 3. Hisense 65-inch class U6 Series Mini-LED Yield 4K UHD Google Smart TV. The Hisense U6K is the most affordable TV you can buy that manages to include quantum dots and local dimming with mini LEDs. The former feature enables a wide range of bright colors, while the latter gives the TV deeper black levels and better contrast than a regular LED display. Mini LEDs are especially rare on a TV in this price range, and they enable even more precise control of the panel's dimming. Often on sale for just $550 at a 65-inch screen size, the U6K offers an incredible value. Sure, it has fewer dimming zones than step-up models like the U7 series, but the performance it delivers is nearly unmatched by rivals in this price range. Most budget TVs lack wide color support and often top out at around 300 nits, but the U6K offers an expanded color gamut and up to 600 nits of brightness. We generally recommend at least 800 to 1000 nits for the best performance, but 600 is enough to start seeing the benefits of HDR. Gamers, however, should keep in mind that the TV only has a 60 Hz refresh rate rather than 120 Hz. This means it can't support high frame rate gaming on a PS5 of Xbox Series X/S. The display's viewing angles are also mediocre, but that's to be expected for pretty much any TV you find in this class. The U6K is a bit of an outlier in the TV market right now, hitting an especially appealing sweet spot between entry-level pricing and performance. However, if you want something even cheaper, you can still find the 2022 version of this set, called the U6H, on clearance at some retailers. That model is also an excellent value, but stock is dwindling and the 2023 U6K has even better dimming performance thanks to its Mini-LED backlight, which the U6H lacks. Number 4. Sony QLED 65-inch Bravia XR A95L Series 4K Ultra HD TV. The intelligent and powerful cognitive processor XR delivers a picture with wide dynamic contrast, detailed blacks, natural colors, and high peak brightness, replicating how we see the real world. Thanks to QLED and XR Triluminos Max, experience our widest palette of shades and hues equally matched by pure OLED black and high brightness. Get access to all your favorite streaming apps in one place with Google TV, and simply use your voice to search and ask questions with Google Assistant. Supports Apple AirPlay. Enjoy streaming high bitrate, high-quality 4K UHD movies included with the Bravia Core app. Get 10 credits to redeem on latest release movies and 24 months subscription on hundreds of classics. Game Menu puts all your gaming picture settings and exclusive assist features in a single easy-to-manage interface. Get the advantage in high-performance gaming with HDMI 2.1 features like 4K/120, VR, and ALLM. Take your gaming to the next level with exclusive features Auto HDR tone mapping and Auto Genre Picture Mode for optimized picture quality while gaming and streaming on your PS5 console. Enjoy engaging and immersive cinematic content the way the creators intended, with support for Dolby Vision, IMAX Enhanced, Netflix Adaptive Calibrated Mode, and more. Use multi-view to split your screen and enjoy watching content from two different sources at the same time. Through an Alexa-enabled device, ask Alexa to change channels, adjust volume, and turn your TV on/off. Number 5. TCL 65-inch Q7 QLED 4K Smart TV. Experience incredible detail with 4x the resolution of 1080p Full HD TVs. QLED, quantum dot technology with ultra-wide color gamut. Enjoy over a billion colors for richer and more lifelike images. HiBright Pro Direct LED backlight. With up to 1000 nits peak brightness, Q7 models create bright images with dazzling specular highlights, for a truly immersive and realistic cinematic experience. Enjoy superior contrast with up to 200+ local dimming zones that dynamically adapt to on-screen content, for deep blacks without image blooming. 120 Hz panel refresh rate, watch action-packed movies, fast-paced video games, and live sports with an ultra-smooth viewing experience, free of motion blur. Motion Rate 480 with MEMC frame insertion, combines multiple motion enhancement technologies for best-in-class motion clarity. Game Accelerator 240, with up to blistering fast 240 Hz VRR, enjoy more responsive gameplay without lag, designed to keep you at the top of any leaderboard. HDR Ultra, Dolby Vision IQ, HDR10+, HDR10, and HLG enjoy enhanced contrast, accurate colors, and fine details utilizing all the most advanced HDR formats. TCL AIPQ engine with deep learning AI, powerful, third-generation advanced processor intelligently optimizes the color, contrast, and clarity for an unrivaled 4K HDR experience. Google TV Smart OS with hands-free voice control and backlit voice remote, the entertainment you love. Google TV brings your favorite movies, shows, and live shows together.